Here we go. I'm gonna close predictions here. Make sure you spend your creature points wisely. It looks like one dip has the advantage here. We're looking at 66 to 34. All right. Here we go. First match of the day. EMEA. Team Peps, they have Ken in. It's not going to be soon. The first ban from Team Peps is Brig. The second ban from One Dip is Diva. Okay. Bap, Lucio Mirror. Interesting. Trad taking a lot of damage. Very, very low. Peps lose their Orisa straight off the bat. One Dip in a great position. Oh, the boob! Oh, goodness. Natsuki sends FDGod flying off the map. There you go. That's first fight. There's a typo in the title of the members video. Oh, that's about to drop, actually. Hold on. I need to check the title. Chat, this is emergency. Did I actually put a typo into the... It's not a members video, by the way. DK used life root to full. Oh, it is a slight typo there. I accidentally put an I instead of... I don't know how I did that. Okay, we fixed that. Yeah, that's not a members video. That is a that was just members first, like where members get early access to it. Meowie, what's up, Ark? Okay, windows down. One dip. Just gonna chill and point here. This window from Team Peps kind of just... It lets them keep Tread alive for a while, but that's really it. Good damage onto FDGod, but no finish from Zydra. Also interesting to see Zydra off of the Freya. Oh, okay. Ken comes from behind, able to finish off Zydra, and it looks like maybe Team Peps win this fight. They did lose Tread. Tread was like on point forever there, but... Yeah, okay. Not bad. You got curtains, they look so cute. Thank you, Ark. I like them a lot. I have Ark, Che, and Tycho in here at the same time. Wife, duh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, no Freya. The cast has become more and more popular here with the Orisa. It's so funny. The meta, chat, the meta has done a full circle. This was the meta that I coached with Deimpero and Quick Esports like a year ago. The same exact composition, chat. The same thing. The same thing. It's the same thing. Oh my goodness. I think it's quite funny that the meta is just like, okay, let's just go. Oh, the boom from Natsuki. He's gotten two. How does he keep getting these? In the second stage too. Oh, that is true. It was the second stage. It was. Why are teams on BAP again? Because teams realized that BAP, you know, slowly got these buffs and everything, and I think it was a mistake for the devs to buff BAP. I think they should have focused more on nerfing Juno, because that was the problem. That's why BAP wasn't being played, but they were like, well, BAP isn't played, so surely that just means we need to buff BAP more. And now BAP is, like, really good. FDGod's dead. Oh, that's not good. FDGod just kind of fell over. Alright. One dip. They're close here. Willis able to hit a nice spear into Cookie. The window's down for Zerion. Very low. Immortality forced the Tracer's duel here. Ken versus Dip. Dip has the advantage, though. Ken can't really push here. Oh, Zydra looking for the cast. For the BAP, sorry. The BAP. Ken able to take down Zydra. Willis is low. Wait, Ken, 2 kills. I think Team Peps can win this one here. Okay. Just barely pulling through.
Breeze of the Meadow with 1 month says.
He just barely made it through. Okay. Tread has the Terra Surge here. Tread's gonna have to hold on to the spear for the Deadeye for Zydra. You have to think about that, right? Zydra has it, so you're kind of like holding spear. Because if Zydra sees the spear come out, I know that he's just gonna pop it. He's just gonna use early. Okay, not really gonna wait for it. Pulse bomb, it misses. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ken just like dove in there looking for that. This is gonna be final fight. This is it. Oh, Zerion gets the kill into Zydra. Here's the Terra Surge from Tread. It's pretty solid. That forces the immortality out of one Dip. They're running out of resources. Dip is gone. I think Peps did it. They just barely did it. Natsuki was getting like disgusting boobs, but Wow, okay. Now it's a race to try and get back the point. Can one Dip even touch? Oh, the Lucio is there to mark. Can the Tracer get on? Yes! Okay, Dip just barely got that. Willis is actually coming back with Terra Surge. This is winnable now. Natsuki's gonna have the beat. Okay. Just barely getting the touch. One Dip. Very close. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The missed Javelin hurt my soul there. Nice! Isolation onto the Cassidy. All the focus onto the Cass. Cookie uses the Deadeye just to try and live. Dip trades Zarion with a Pulse Bomb. Oh, the Spear. The Spear's good from Tread. Tread finishes off Dip. Oh, it's very, very, very close. And, oh, look at that, Team Peps. They do it. They do it. Oh, this is going to be a good match. And again, there's a lot on the line for this match. Whoever loses this match gets relegated. So, it's not going to be easy. Thank you, Ark, for the sub with Prime. Also, chat, everyone thank Ark for helping build my PC and my desk and everything. She did a great job. She's awesome. And thank you, Breeze of the Meadow, for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Yuyana. I think it is. That's how you pronounce it. Sub at tier 1. Appreciate it. Let's go. 3 subs. Y'all are very fast. I love Dip's team name. Yeah. Alright, here we go. City Center. And we're going same composition, Cast Tracer. Now, what's interesting, let's do a bit of a history lesson, because Team Peps, the coach for Team Peps, Relegation, he was actually kind of the one who figured out that Cast worked really well in these Orisa BAP compositions. For a while, teams were running the Sojourn, and like it was like every team was just perma running Sojourn. But then Team Peps, they started experimenting with, back then it was Exodial on Cass, right? And they started running that Cass version of it, and it was really successful. And I actually remember scrimming against Team Peps, and like I was talking to the coach, and I was like, hey, you know, that's pretty cool. And you know, we started trying it after scrimming Team Peps. So the scrim bucks, like, were kind of in the favor of Team Peps there, and we had to figure out a way to beat it. I actually remember that. It's quite funny. And now, you know, coming back to it, I think teams kind of know that this Cass BAP works. But I love that. I love that I have like that context there. I think that's great. And I love that Team Peps are back on like their composition that they kind of, I don't want to say they invented this, but they were the team that really pioneered running this constantly. All the immortality from Yoham was just late on the Willis. Oh my god, Ken just jumped onto the head of Yoham and killed him. Okay. Team Peps remain in control. Zydra trades Ken. Peps are having a pretty good fight here. They're just like barely holding on. Tread is sitting here like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here as long as I can. Gets Pulse. I guess you can't live forever. You can't live forever. The Deadeye used. I think that was a bit of a waste from Cookie, but just gonna run in there, die on point. First stream I plan on watching, and I want to support another trans woman who's better at me than me at Overwatch. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Okay, Yoham, Zarion both have the window, and both teams have beat as well. Okay. One Dip could... Okay, yeah, aggressive Dead I was about to say, and they might beat here as well. Oh! The Tyra Surge timing is good. The beat couldn't come down in time. FDGod's death. Wait, was that an Ajax? Was that an Ajax? Wait, did FDGod already Ajax? Oh, goodness. I think it was. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I think FDGod Ajaxed. Also, for those who want to know, this matchup, this Cass BAP like mirror, this is like ripe for Ajaxes. Like this is a mirror where you'll just see Ajax after Ajax, and both teams purposely focus the enemy Lucio, and it's very easy to do so. Oh, the boop! Oh, Willis! Thrown out of position by FDGod. Okay, he's redeeming himself. He just got rid of the Terra Surge on his own. Now Lucio, we're just fragging out. Oh my goodness, FDGod. Okay, alright. We're on the correct POV, thank you, observers. Okay, FDGod did a lot that fight, but it was not enough. I don't care who wins, I'm rooting against every Lucio. That is really funny. That's fair. Okay, we're at 1 Ajax for this match, I suppose. And it's a neutral. It's a neutral fight. Cookie's gonna be close to Deadeye, though. I think Team Peps, they should probably play Okay, they're gonna go inside Mega. The Mega kind of area. The Tracers are gonna duel here. In main. Dip and Ken going at it. Dip got the pack. Alright, it's kind of awkward to Deadeye from this position. We'll see. Cookie is close. Oh, the window's too aggressive. Cookie punishes Yoham. It's perfect. Oh, can the cast survive, though? Oh, okay, Cookie survives way too long, but I think Team Peps can win this fight. Oh, Zerion. Dueling the Lucio. Gets a bit of help from FDGod, though. Comes to the rescue. There you go. That's solid. Thank you, Raptor Attacks, for the tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness. Alright. Team Peps, I think they're gonna go for aggro Deadeye here. No? Okay, they're not set up for it. Where are we gonna Deadeye? Are we baiting? Oh, they're playing second, aren't they? Oh, they're playing like super far back. Look how far back Team Peps are playing. Oh, we are just playing hard second. We have our Cass in main. I agree with having Cass in main. You have a bit more like good LOS for the Deadeye. Okay, Deadeye from Zydra doesn't really find much. Okay, Cookie swing with Deadeye. Okay, kills Willis. Oh, doesn't even need Deadeye. You don't even need to use it right now. Oh, the Cass is dead. Nice. Oh yeah, Team Peps there, that was like a big bait. And I feel like one dip kind of fell for it. They should have rotated wide and cleared wide rather than running onto point. Really, Team Peps, they were trying to get one dip to just run on the point without thinking, and they did. That's exactly what happened. Okay, Deadeye from Cookie. This time, the actual aggressive Deadeye. Perfect! Natsuki's gone. FDGod has beat. Oh. That was too close! What are we doing? We waited so long to press the beat button! Are we trying to Ajax twice? Oh, the pulse bomb onto the Tracer. Wait, okay. That was crazy. Like, what is going through your mind? What is it? How? Like, it's actual aura farming. This is actual aura farming. I need to screenshot this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. He Ajax his previous beat and decides to just aura farm the next beat. Like, what is he doing? It's so goofy. And it is the same compositions this time. The Lucio's banned. So one dip want to force the Bat Brig, which makes sense. That's fair. Willis going for the setup kind of in the corner here, but I think this is a little greedy. Willis is now without cooldowns. Pretty easy target, but I think he's going to get his Fortify back. Cookie on a flank, pressuring the Baptiste with the Brig, and we've seen this a lot. It seems like a core part of this Bat Brig cast composition is that the Cassidy and the Brigitte will play together. You see this? You see how they're kind of just chilling up here? Yeah, they're going to be playing together a lot. Willis and Tread both find kills. Tread finds 2. Okay, Tread's the better Orisa. Surely. Oh, okay. Willis tries to come up there, get a kill, not able to. Alright, Dip has a pulse bomb. Here's the Terra Surge. No, oh, that's not a Terra Surge. It looked like a Terra Surge from Willis, but I'm like, oh, he doesn't have it. There's the Terra Surge from Tread. Finds the backline in one dip. Tread able to find Natsuki as well. There we go. I feel like the observing lately, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but I feel like it's like off for some reason. I feel like it's like a little all over the place. But yeah. Peps are just quite good at this composition. I think the coach for Peps kind of knows what he's doing here with this comp as well. Oh, we reached 11,000 followers. Let's go. Okay. Zydra, Deadeye. Cookie also has Deadeye. It's kind of hard to, like, swing. Okay, nice. Brig shield, Brig shield. That's how you protect your cast. Oh, FDGod goes for a whip shot. What is he doing? Okay, I think FDGod at this point is just aura farming. That was like a straight Violet whip shot. Like, that's the kind of thing I'd see Violet do. Oh, okay. Willis, nice spin to block the spear. Okay, he's lost his armor. He's gonna have to use Fortify here. Yoham kills Cookie. I think one dip should win this fight. Tread's dead. You don't want to commit any ults if you're one dip. Team Peps, they're just gonna run in. Zarion dying on point. There you go. 3 minutes to attack the second point. Now, second point is the not so fun part of attacking Hollywood here. It is the most difficult part to work on and kind of coach here. Now, your best opportunity to build momentum here is in the first fight. Why? Because you can set up on the elevator for free. The opponent cannot contest this, right? You see, Willis can get up here immediately. And you just want to control this at all costs. Zydra, oh, the kill into Cookie's so good. But yeah, it's really interesting how the attackers actually have a bit of an advantage for specifically the first point on second, for the first fight on second point. As long as they're able to like get up into that high ground and secure it. Okay, Willis using the Fortify, getting up there, escaping. Tread used Terra Surge somewhere out of line of sight. We see Dip also used Pulse. I'm not sure what's going on. One Dip, they still have control of high ground. Team Peps, they're in the saloon. They're chilling inside of that little room there. They're trying to stop the cart, which is, it's a good plan. But they're just trying to retake this high ground, and they can't. Oh, the spear is good. Almost finds Dip. Team Peps just still playing inside the saloon. They're waiting for the right opportunity here to retake the high. I think they can now, though, if they'd like to. The Orisa should stay low ground. The Cass can potentially rotate high with the Brig now. And I think that's what Team Peps are going to do. But look at the progress Dip have made. Oh, we get a pause. Okay. Yeah, I mean, one dip in this one fight. Look, they've basically brought it to the one fight zone, where it only takes one fight win now to secure this. All right, here we go. Deadeye's out. It is avoided. Matcha latte. Chat, I can confirm our matcha lattes are peak. Thank you, Ark. I like buy a specific matcha. I have a certain ratio. You know, I gotta get it right. Okay, Tread's gone. One dip. Okay, this rally is gonna allow them to stabilize and maybe win this. Oh, the Deadeye. The panic Deadeye. I don't think that's gonna do anything. We're rolling right into the team. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was probably a Peps pause. I'm not sure, but yeah. I would say that one dip generally played that quite well. And I think, you know, my thought is just that they were able to continually control that high ground, force Team Peps into Saloon. That was really uncomfortable. Oh! The Terra Surge messed up the pulse! Willis just trolled Dip. Willis just trolled Dip. That is... Okay. Okay. Tread. There's the Terra Surge. Blocked by the immortality from Yoham. Tread kills too. I think that pulse hits. I think that pulse hits. Wait. No, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back. I need to see this again. It's just too funny. It's too funny. Like, one dip versus 100 Willis. Yes. Okay. I think it hits if... I do think that hits. Oh, okay. Zydra. Deadeye ready to go. Have we seen the heat reduction perk? Not to my knowledge. I think the Fortify, like, survivability there is just so useful, right? So that's why everyone kind of goes with it. I think being just this unkillable force on point is just very valuable in a lot of situations. So that's why we always see the Fortify perk. Okay, Cookie, headshot onto Zydra on the Sojourn now. I suppose with the slightly longer, like, straight sightlines here. Okay, 2 kills. Wow, okay. And again, Sojourn is viable in this Orisa kind of composition. So I think it's perfectly fine. You know? It's just that Team Peps were kind of the team back a year ago that figured out that Cass can work really well in a brawl sort of sense. You're much brawlier. You also do a lot of damage to the opposing tank with the right clicks. All the damage. Netsuki, Rally. Gonna use that to deal with the overclock, but Zydra's still dead. Perfect shot from Cookie. Oh, window. Perfect! Cookie! Cookie! Wow! Cookie 84. Kind of a crazy performance. Dip gets the pulse into FDGod. Zydra kills Cookie. Those are good. This is a good contest from Dip as well. I think Willis is going to get back on the Doomfist. Here's the Tread. Terra Surge. He pulled way too early. Oh, you can wait to pull that a little bit. Deadeye from Zydra. Trying to look to zone. Looking for the Orisa. Good damage onto the Orisa. Tread's dead. Now Zydra pushing forward. No ultimates at all available for one Dip. And also the production has kind of forgotten to give us our scoreboard back. Rally to avoid death by Willis. And I think off this rally, the brawl potential that Peps have, it's going to allow them to hold. There we go. Got a little bit of Doom gameplay. A little bit of Doom gameplay outside of Dong Hack. Cookie is cooking? That is true. If that Terra was later, it would have broken lamp, made Surge lethal. Yeah, I think you hold that Terra Surge a bit longer because you can afford to there. If you're Tread. What happened here? Oh. We windowed in the enemy spot. I mean, that's pretty funny. Who do you think is going to be the finalist in EWC? I don't cover EWC. I'm only going to be covering up until the playoffs, the regional playoffs in North America, Europe, potentially the playoffs in Korea as well. Not going to be covering any AWC. Did you watch Crazy Wash Dunes? Unfortunately, I had to sleep. Where's the rest of the OWCS HUD? The producers forgore. They forgore. They turn it off after a pause, and they forgot to turn it back on. They just straight up forgot to turn it back on, which is really unfortunate. Too expensive, yeah. Yeah, the pause, they turn it off during the pause menu. Cookie Monster ate the ate the HUD. Creature ate the HUD. Okay, Cookie, sticking with the Sojourn, accidentally disrupts the floor though instead of the enemy team. Misses the disruptor shot. Zydra and the Brigitte. You see Natsuki and Zydra working together there to clear the high ground. I love this team of two here. I think this is really cool. I love how the Cass and the Brig can work together to kind of just be this immovable force. Okay. We still don't have the HUD on. Creature, please give it back. Zydra, Deadeye, already has it, actually. Yoham window as well. Zarion? Zarion, are we... Zarion, are we okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The producers were like, hey, is Zarion okay? And they go in his POV and he's just sitting in a corner. Zarion is back at 0% ult charge. Oh, Zarion lost window. Zarion doesn't have window. Oh, no. Okay. Pulse bomb. Ken, not able to land it. I think Immortality was committed from one Dip, though. Here's the overclock from Cookie. Team Peps needs something from this. Good! I think, Spear, sorry, from Tread there to cancel the Deadeye from Zydra. Here's Willis coming in for the Terra Surge. Cookie's able to slide out of it. Zarion is not. FDGod is going to have the rally. I think this is winnable here. FDGod knows it's winnable. Willis is the focus, going in for the bash. Oh no, Willis! Kills FDGod. The rally was not enough. Tread kills Willis. I think Team Peps need to back off, maybe stabilize if they can. Tread taking a lot of damage. Immortality, keeping him alive. Zarion closing in on the window. If Zarion's able to land this window in the correct spot, I think that means that Suki's gonna struggle to push in with the rally, but One Dip do have the rally to stabilize. Okay, here we go. Yep, the rally's gonna struggle to push into here. This is good for Team Peps. Very good for Team Peps. Oh, Spear. Zarion just barely managing to survive here. Oh, Dip finishes the kill. That's really good follow-up from Dip. I cannot lie. Zydra's gonna come back on the Sombra, try and get back faster. Ken kills Willis. Team Peps have tank advantage with Tread alive, the backline, the Bat Brig, chase down. Natsuki and Yoham fall Cookie on this Sojourn. It's funny that Team Peps were the first ones to kind of give up on the Cassidy. Considering that, again, the coach for Team Peps was the one who kind of liked the Cassidy a lot more in this composition. But I also know that Cookie is kind of well known for his Sojourn. So it's not like a massive surprise to me that Cookie prefers it. Okay, Dip. Pulse ready to go. You see Ken and Dip going for the duel here. The stick, oh, accidentally hit the wrong target, going for the Brigitte. Instead hits the Baptiste, who throws down the Immortality, so Zarion's alive. Now Dip trying to escape, gets the pack, is okay for now. And it is a duel over the high ground in this first fight. First fight on second point is the most important because, again, Team Peps can kind of get a foothold on the high ground for free. You're gonna have Ken, the Tracer. Both Tracers are the ones who are basically in charge of stopping the cart. You see the Tracer and cart down here. You don't really want anyone else on cart if you can avoid it. Team Peps, now they're being kind of forced off the high. They're switching between going there and going off. Oh, Willis takes a Pulse Bomb gift up to the high ground. Doesn't actually kill anyone with it, though. Okay, Terra Surge to suck, like, I think that sucked Tread off the high ground, which is interesting. Oh, Tread was like, wait, the elevator's above me. Terra Surge, bam. Forces the gold into Willis. That was really funny. Why? Well, okay, I'm just finding everything funny today, because, like, look at this. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go take it. Like, he's like, what? He looks up, he's like, oh, the elevator's above me. I can't take the elevator. Oh, that's great. That's great. Cookie, overclock, pops it, good timing. Zydra not able to do much with the Deadeye. Cookie drops down, the Fortify's gone for Willis, and that means he's gone as well. And now Team Peps, they kind of stabilize here in the saloon, they push back out. Yoham is the main target here for Cookie, trying to get the Baptiste off the high ground, good rail shot, and Team Peps, they push on to the third point. This is winnable for both teams. Is Freya dead? Not really, no. Freya is perfectly fine right now. I think the cast comps are a bit of a struggle for the Freya, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. With Freya and with Sojourn, with Cassidy, with Ashe, all of these heroes do the same thing and they fill the same slot in a composition. They would all be played in this slot and they'd be played with alongside a Tracer or a Genji or something like that. So basically it comes down to team preference. It comes down to what teams might think is a little better, like meta and in those kind of patterns and scrims, like what is working in scrims, right? And then a lot of the time teams will just copy what the best team is doing. So, oh, the best team is running casts and all these teams are running casts. We're just going to run casts to, you know, make sure that we're not left behind, right? Even if cast isn't actually the best option for your team and you're better at Soj. Like, the patterns like that will arise in scrims. But, you know, right now I think we've seen Cass, Sojourn, and Freya all played by different teams. Like, I think OWCS, for example, you still have Quartz playing Freya. I think that's a great example, actually. Sorry, no, Labda. And then Twisted Minds, I think Quartz is actually playing Freya for Twisted Minds. But for OWCS, it's Labda who plays the Freya, still doing that. It's team preference, it's scrim patterns, all kinds of stuff can kind of apply into which hit scan DPS is chosen for that slot. Okay, windows down from Zarion. FDGod can use the rally to stabilize here. Good marking of Dip. Okay, rally used. Good timing from FDGod. This is Team Pep's chance. They need to win this fight. But one dip, they're getting good kills. Tread and Ken both fall. And unfortunately, I think Team Peps, they just have to back off. They lost Tread. Why is BAP played over Juno? I would assume because Juno Brig compositions, Juno Lucio, Juno Brig started getting beaten by BAP Lucio and BAP Brig. That's really it. It was probably just in scrims. People figured out that, oh, this Brawl backline is better than the other one. I don't think you need to really overcomplicate it more than that. BAP Lucio used to be the kind of default for Brawl compositions back in the day. Then Juno was dropped, and all of a sudden, Juno was overpowered as fuck, basically. She was ridiculously overpowered when she dropped. Orbital Ray was just a fight win button. You know, I think everyone here who was around when Juno first dropped kind of knows that Juno was broken. That's why BAP wasn't played at all. It's not that BAP was bad, it was that Juno was completely broken. It's better because balance changes. Juno got nerfed and BAP got buffed. That's pretty much it. And eventually teams started experimenting with Baptiste, and they figured out, oh, BAP is fine. It took a little while for teams to kind of be willing to experiment with Baptiste. Baptiste has been good for a while, longer than you've seen him in these matches. He's been good a bit longer than you might think he's been good. And the reason that happens is because, again, you don't want to be the team that spends scrim time experimenting with Baptiste if it might not work. Scrim time is a resource, and it's easier just to spend it scrimming Juno like everyone else rather than experimenting with BAP again. That's why it takes a while. So that's why no balance changes can happen, and meta will change over time because it takes a while for teams to be willing to experiment. And you only have so much scrim time that you can use to really experiment. Whereas Ana's more so for those Winston dive comps, which haven't been really all that popular lately, especially in Western matches. Thank you, Packrat, for sub with Prime. Appreciate it. We saw a lot of Ana Lucio previous stage with Winston, with Hazard. It's interesting. But yeah, I think the devs did, again, kind of make a mistake by buffing BAP. And buffing the other support heroes in general. Because they were like, well, the pick rate of BAP has gone down, but it was because they just released a hero that was too strong. That was really it. So when they buffed BAP, I think they kind of let BAP get a little too strong. Because it's like, you don't want to make BAP as strong as Juno. You don't want to have like two super broken. The official OWCS account quote retweeted their post. Wait. It's peak. Let's go. Also, sorry I'm like tripping over my words a lot today. I'm like all over the place. Okay, that was a Team Peps win. Okay, they're up 2. This is not the direction I thought it would go. I thought one dip would be a lot better today. Maybe without the Freya, they're just a little bit weaker. I'm not sure. New Junk City, okay. Banning Tracer would mean admitting dip is a worse Tracer than Soon. I mean, maybe, but like, you also just make Soon absolutely useless, right? Dip is sticking on Symmetra. Okay, we are going Alcacia route. Or no, this is the twisted strat, sorry. Or Alcacia do this too, they do it with Checkmate. Both teams do this. Zydra kills Tread. Zydra kills FDGod. The Symmetra, a real threat. Dip kills Soon. The Symmetra killing the Tracer is kind of funny. Okay, well that worked. That worked quite well, actually. I think the sim is like, it can be really good, but my question is, can one dip actually like execute with this? I'm gonna end predictions there. Looks like chat thinks that one dip can take this, 52%. So I would agree. I would agree. Discord link's broken. It should be fine. Chat, could you check with me? Check to make sure the Discord link is not broken, because I know there are issues on mobile with Discord links. But that is something that's like a well-known issue, unfortunately, with mobile in particular. Okay, Soon kills Yoham, Zydra trades Zerion. Yeah, the Symmetra. I guess the Kiriko is just a... It's just a protect? I just don't know. So far it's working. No, this is working. Worked for you on PC? Okay, yeah. Not working for you, you're on PC. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I would say copy the link, put it into a different browser or something. Like, or put it into your browser manually and try that. I think that may fix it. I've heard that will fix it. Zydra kills FDGod.
Midnight WC 30.
One dip. If they close out this fight, they get the first point. Pretty solid position. Here's the beat from Natsuki. Everyone gets hit by this, and the Symmetra can brawl easily into that Baptiste. And, you know, I bring this up every time for those who are unfamiliar with Symmetra comps. When you're running a Symmetra, the Symmetra is the center of the world. Everything you do is to pocket your Sim and let your Symmetra build charge. She is the late fight carry. And that means for Team Peps, their #1 target is Dip. If Dip dies early, Team Peps can just win. Usually. Thank you, Midnight WC 30 for the sub with Prime. If you can't beat Soon Tracer, what's the point? Gotta be confident about your best heroes. I mean, but Dip is, like, better at other heroes than Soon, right? But I guess here they were just confident they could win against the Soon Tracer. But I do think that if the series goes on longer and Soon stays in, they will ban the Tracer. FDGod almost Ajaxes again. Oh my goodness. That was a little close. That was a little close. I like how the observers went to FDGod. Like, they know. They know. The Ajax percentage is up there. Oh, the Orisa's dead. Oh, Willis survives with the Fortify. Wow. Just barely survives. Okay. Willis just tanks that. Oh, the stagger on the Baptiste. Wait. Speak. Chasing the Tracer. Oh, Soon's dead too. Soon staggered. OWCS bans are most likely going to stay as 1 ban per team. They are not going to go to ranked ban system. That is information that I have talking just straight up to one of the OWCS leads. Like, their intention right now is for the rest of the season, at minimum, keeping it the way it is. And I think they're probably going to keep it this way next season as well, and I think most would agree with that decision as well. Deadeye, Zydra catches Soon. How does a Deadeye get Tracer? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Team Peps, they just don't get a touch. That's 2 points for 1 dip. They might take this. Dip is also back over to Tracer, so no more of the Symmetra. Ranked bans work because they're blind. I agree. I think ranked bans work because they're blind. And I think 2 bans per team is great for ranked. I think it is excellent. When you're talking a organized environment like this, I think 2 bans per team is a lot. And that's a lot that you can use to target specific players. And also, I think you have to think about the concern of 2 bans per game is like a lot to the point where teams might not even fully use them because, like, are you going to keep the protect ban part of it? How is that going to work? What are you going to do about, like, can you ban the same hero more than once in a game, right? Because, like, if you can't, then it's like there's so many factors to think about. But I think it would really just make things a little too complex. It would make things, and it would also make the draft matter too much. It would make the hero bans matter too much, and that's not a good thing. I think if the hero roster doubles, I'm not kidding, doubles, then we can think about it. But, like, even then, it'd be a lot. Okay, Soon. Yeah, still using this recall perk. It's interesting. Not going with blink packs. A lot of Tracer players like blink packs, and it seems like Soon really prefers that recall health. Willis gone after the Terra Surge. Here we have Zydra using the Dead-Eyed Shrine Zone. 1 dip still in control of the point. Team Peps have to wait this out. It's an annoyance. Now Cookie's likely to swing with Deadeye. Oh, not yet. But soon. I get it, because, like, soon. Oh, okay. I don't know what Natsuki's doing out there. He just kind of fell over. There we go. Bam. Oh, that immortality timing from Yoham was actually, like, beautiful, by the way. Okay, Soon's gonna come in. Big Soon cleanup. Big Soon cleanup. That's what I like to see. Okay, Soon, win it. Oh! Soon accidentally got hit by a javelin there, I think. Tread kills Natsuki again. Natsuki's just dead again. Now Willis and Tread going at it on point. The supports for Team Paps are back. Okay, Team Peps. They have a great ult bank here. They might actually take this point. But one dip, I mean, if they get a good window off, they stall the fight out a lot. They can do alright. Team Peps should probably... what should they do here? They could aggro beat into the window and just win. That is an option. Like, FDGod could just pop the beat. But it seems like FDGod is using beat reactively. Soon wins a Tracer 1v1. Wait, Soon won a Tracer 1v1. Yo, let's go Soon. I don't think we need to aggro beat into this now. The other Tracer's dead. You can take your time. Willis kills FDGod. Okay, FDGod's dead. Oh, okay, good immortality. Peps. I think they're going to pull through. At least on this point. Hoping for Peps to win so I can recruit Dip to my FaZe team when DVG get relegated. Okay. Team Peps, they still have good old bank. They didn't really need to use much there at all. All they used was Pulse. Start with window here, for sure. Start with window. Dip. They're gonna use their Deadeye. Here's the window from Zerion, good. Pretty much what I thought they should do. There's the Terra Surge, forces the beat. Beat in response from FDGod. Great timing off that beat, by the way. Great beat from FDGod. I think that better beat might just win them the fight. Okay, recall forced out of Dip. One Dip need a trade, like, right now, and I don't think they're gonna get it. Nice spear from Tread. Beautiful. Is the health and ammo perk not just better for marking tracers in 1v1s? Well, in 1v1s, a lot of 1v1s and tracers also matter in terms of where the nearest mini-pack is, and if you get a blink off that mini-pack, that can be really good in 1v1s as well. I think both are good in 1v1s. You would be surprised by how, like, nice having that extra blink is off of a pack, and a lot of the time tracer players will play around mini-packs and mega-packs, so that'll be something they're actively thinking about in duels. Okay, Cookie, overclock used. One Dip, they're doing a great job of just waiting this out, bunkering down. Now they're going to have to push out. They're going to need to go for Terra Surge real soon. You can see Willis wants to go for it, but just can't find an opportunity. Has a 4-5 force. There's the immortality to Yohem the window as well, but it's just too much pressure. Cookie wraps around on a flank, kills Yohem. Now Soon is just doing Soon things. Cookie kills another with Railgun, kills everybody. It's 2-2. Oh no, okay. Team Peps there, wanting to pull off the reverse flashpoint sweep. Now one Dip, they're just trying to stay alive here. Remember, if one Dip lose this point, they get relegated. They went from taking Virtus Pro to a map 5 and beating the Ultimates to now they're 1 point off from getting relegated by Team Peps. 3-0. That's not good. That's not good at all. Willis, Terra Surge. Gonna need something good here. You want to try and catch Zerion early. FDGod doesn't have beat just yet. That's something that you can use to your advantage. Unless Cookie just shoots Zydra through the head. Now on the Freya as well. Okay, Terra Surge from Willis. Natsuki's able to finish off Zerion. That's good. Zerion was caught. That's what I wanted. That means no window. Now you have to look for FDGod. FDGod's going to have the beat soon. Okay, Tread is the target here. The beat is going to come down. It is going to hit Tread. Oh, that saves Tread. It also means Tread gets the Fortify back. Willis just trying to survive with his own Fortify. Dip kills Soon. Dip kills FDGod as well with the Pulse Bomb. Dip keeping things alive. This is still first fight here on the last flashpoint. There we go. One Dip. First cap. Peps actually took a map off of VP yesterday, which was pretty cool. It was very fun. That was a fun match to watch. Okay, Zerion, window. Yoham close to the window as well. One dip. They have ult advantage. Both support ults. Natsuki needs a good rally here. Oh, this is a really aggressive way to play this. One dip. They're trying to play first with Bap Brig, which is interesting. They're up against Bap Lucio. They're trying to play first with the rally. Is that the right decision? I'm not sure. Willis takes too much damage, falls. The Reese is gone. Zydra's bullet shot hits, but the Cookie just doesn't die to it. Oh, Zydra's the target. The rail shot misses from Cookie, though. There's a key rail shot. Without a tank, it's hard to get back onto the point. Natsuki kills soon. Good whip shot. Zydra is still alive somehow. Dip kills Zerion as well. Okay. Zydra traded. Tread commits the Terror Surge. At least one Dip get the Terror Surge at a Tread. That's great. Okay. And Dip's gonna get it to 98%. And kills FDGod as well on the way out. Good kill. Good kill. Okay, Peps. They were forced to use everything. One dip, this. They can do this. Natsuki also, by the way, Natsuki did so much in that fight that he has essentially built halfway to a rally already again. He used his rally last fight. He can probably build a rally this fight as well, and I think that's the win condition. If Natsuki's able to build this fast enough, but he's going to be in a race against Team Peps. And you don't want to let Team Peps build both their support ults. Zydra kills soon. Oh no, soon. The pulse from Dip misses. Okay. Team Peps. They're still safe for now. Keep an eye on the supports here. Natsuki's at 70% now. Zydra's still alive. Willis has the Terror Surge. Willis can go in. You want to look for the Baptiste. You want to look for Zerion. The Immortality's used, so that means there's nothing to protect against this. FDGod needs the speed to deal with the Terror Surge. Willis kills the Zerion. There it is. The window's out of the fight. Terror Surge used. FDGod's dead. Neither support ult is going to come through. Natsuki uses the rally. That's the cleanup. Oh, that's stressful. That's stressful. Team Peps just needed their support ults, and it was a race to get those. It was really close. And we're back to Bap Lucio. And actually, one dipper like, fuck Lucio. We're just not running Lucio anymore. Okay, wait, soon? Wait, we forced the recall? Wait, soon is the goat. Soon is my goat. Let's go. We win the first trade with the Tracer. Okay. Zydra just sitting here wide, doing a bit of damage. Willis has used all his cooldowns. Both Orisas used their Fortify. Oh, Tread is just dead. Dang, Tread's Fortify ran out and he was just gone instantly. Overextension from Team Peps. Zydra looking good. I guess, you know, really, I think the Bat Brig can beat the Bap Lucio. I don't think the Bap Lucio is just universally better, but it'll be interesting to see kind of how it goes from here. We're at the corner fight. The momentum-defining fight, as I always like to call it. We're going to end predictions as well here. My bad. Everyone believes in one dip now. 56%, I believe, of the creature points. The creature economy is on one dip here. Deadeye down from Zydra with the window. It's like kind of an awkward window. We're in like the one spot we can't shoot anything. Tread's Fortify is forced. Tread is going to be the target here. Tread needs to survive for Team Peps to win this fight. Soon kills Willis. Okay, Tread's alive. We're good. Nice. Good immortality from Zerion. Good stabilization from Team Peps. Zerion actually lives through this whole fight, I think. Oh, the Brigitte jump scare! Natsuki! Okay, Tread forced to use the Fortify. Is this cast Brig getting out? Is this like a throw? This might be a throw, chat. Oh, we threw. We threw. One dip have staggered themselves catastrophically. Team Peps, they have 4 ults now. Only use the window. They have a massive advantage to start this fight, and if Soon can get the pulse on Natsuki, that's your best target here. Natsuki close to the rally. Soon, let's see it. Let's see the good pulse. Big pulse, big pulse. Wrong target. You get Yoham instead, but it's fine. You still get the immortality out. Willis, able to kill Zerion. Here's nice Terror Surge from Tread. Takes down Yoham. Kills Natsuki as well. I mean, I suppose the Pulse Bomb set up that Terror Surge since there was no immortality to counter it. Okay. And Team Peps have turned around the momentum. They're now at the corner fight. Although it's honestly they might actually get butt scratch here. I'm not sure. Oh, they can use Deadeye to force butt scratch. Yeah, they're gonna get it. Yep, Deadeye forces butt scratch. You get checkpoint. And you just chill. Yep. Okay. Dip. Gonna have the pulse bomb. Okay, dip. Trying to take that left angle there. Sees in the room. Okay, pulse bomb onto the Orisa. Oh, well placed. Good immortality, though, from Zerion to save Trad. Only temporarily, though, that window. Too much damage from Yoham. Soon. Pulse. Doesn't land. Not sure where that went. Dip chasing down the Baptiste looking for Zerion. Has to use the regenerative burst, but it's not enough. There we go. Why are you saying we? Did you coach them or just rooting for them? That is just how I speak. I don't really know how else to explain it, because sometimes when I am talking about a specific team, I will say we as referring to what they should do, because I think about things from the perspective of that team, and I am talking in the perspective of that team of what they need to do. So that's why I will say we. That's like just my speech pattern, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's like a weird neurodivergent thing to do. I have no idea, but I do it, and I just do that with everything I do. So apologies if that's confusing. Okay, Zydra getting chased down by the Tracer Lucio. He's getting jumped. Oh my goodness. Okay, FDGod, good finish on that kill. Zerion trying to duel the Tracer, not able to inside of that window. Here's the Terra Surge from Shred. This needs to land. You need to kill Zerion. Good spear. Shred always on target with these spears. And now looking to just finish off the Orisa. The Pulse. I think Dip's Pulse was aimed for Tread there, but wait, the cart steal soon! Soon has stolen the cart! It's a robbery. I think that prevents one Dip from taking lead as well. Look at that. Will Soon survive though. Soon is being chased. Hunted down. Okay, Soon is staggered. It was a good play besides the part where he died. Because now Team Peps have to play a 4v5 to prevent the checkpoint here at the corner fight. Cookie, Deadeye. Use Deadeye to buy time. Yeah, pop that Deadeye. Oh, spear again. Willis, well placed. We didn't just Ajax again. We just Ajaxed. FDGod just Ajaxed again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, we're going back. We're getting a screenshot. We're getting a screenshot. I need to see this again. I need to see this again. What happened? What happened? Dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Rally popped by Natsuki. Allows one Dip to stabilize. They take in the lead. Yoham uses the window to keep going. Tread falls. Okay. Team Peps, they need to get their, they need to get back together here. They need to use Zerion's window next. There's the pulse from Dip. Wow. Perfect placement. That's the perfect target. You hit the one person that Team Peps needs to live. You need that window, but nope. Well done by Dip. Well done by Dip. I posted the screenshot on Twitter. Okay, Cookie kills Yoham. Tread able to take down Natsuki. Okay, Team Pep stabilizing. 2 minutes left. Here we go. Yep, I posted it, don't worry. We have a tweet. FDGod just is another creature, another being. Okay, soon, Pulse Bomb. You need to hit Natsuki here. You want to prevent the rally charge. And you want to prevent the rally in general from coming out. That's your goal. Deadeye from Cookie. Pulsed by Dip. Forces the immortality. Okay, beat from FDGod. This time it actually goes down. Soon pulses Yohem. Not a bad pulse target. That's okay. Well done from Soon. Team Peps. They're back to the corner. Okay, they can win this. They can win this. I think they might be able to do this. Okay. Deadeye from Zydra. Willis kills Soon. Okay, well, Soon is dead. That is unfortunate. That forces Team Peps back. They're gonna play for their window. They're at an ult disadvantage, though, which is unfortunate. Tread needs to build, and Zarion needs to build as fast as possible. You want to use this window early, and you just need to pick something. And Team Peps ideally want to get one ult out of one dip as well, right? So here's the early window. You're not really swinging the corner with this, though. You have to abandon it. You have to leave that window behind. Oh, Soon dead early again. That window was just not usable. Ouch. Okay. Terra Surge from Tread. Natsuki, rally. Now, Team Peps that are at a massive disadvantage. FDGod kills Zydra. Wait, FDGod, keep it alive for us, FDGod. Keep it alive for us, Dip. Kills Zarion. Okay. FDGod's favorite ultimate Terra Surge takes him down. Hey, that's a way to go. Oh my goodness, the spear. Soon was shut down consistently there at the end, unfortunately. It's now 2-2. We're going to map 5. Well, I guess my prediction was right. We're going to map 5. Here we go. Juno Brig, both teams. And there you go. BAP is banned. Juno's back. And I do still think Juno's quite strong right now. Ken in for the Genji. That makes sense. I think Ken is just, you know, able to play that Genji, while Soon can't. Okay, here's the corner swing, speed ring out. FDGod bashing back, just barely survives. Nope, never mind. FDGod's dead. FDGod went in too far there, unfortunately. Just a little too far in. Alright, slow fight. They're gonna be stuck at the corner, waiting for FDGod to get back. Yeah, when they swung there, I think FDGod got in too far, tried to bash away. I see him bash away, and then a deflect somehow killed him. Okay, Ken swinging out wide, trying to clear the Sojourn. That's the first thing you always gotta do, clear the Sojourn. That's good. Gold forced out of Willis as well. I think Team Peps can keep pushing here. They're okay to keep going. Yeah, Tread kills Zydra with a spear. That's great for Peps. Torpedoes out for both teams. Gorilla's just running in there, looking for trades. Fight win for Team Peps. Nice. Yeah, good clear. Good job forcing the Fortify out of Willis. And I think that's point. They got enough cart progress off that fight. Yep. No more fight. Both teams have both support ults. It's going to be chaotic. It's really whoever gets the better Terra Surge into the orbital ray. That's kind of what I predict is going to matter the most. Okay, Fortify. Out of Willis. In there. Gets the, gets it off. No Rage Axe, though. Here's the blade now from Dip. I don't think we'll find much. Ken's blade. A little better. Kills 2. Kills through the rally. Very chaotic fight. A lot happened there, but I think Team Peps took it, yep. Yeah, Willis got that initial kill onto Zarion. I think the fact that Zarion got off that orbital ray was really important. Zarion did not Rage Axe, and that really was why Team Peps won that fight, I think. Okay, who gets the better overclock now? That's the question. Both teams are going to open with it pretty early on. Cookie's going to use it around now. We'll see it in a moment. We're letting the cart push a little forward. Here's the speed ring. Yep. Let's see it. Okay, overclock both teams. Spear, good from Willis. Cookie survives, though. Good peel from FDGod. Cookie able to kill Depp. The Sojourn's duel. Cookie comes out on top, beating Zydra. Okay. Now it's just the Orisa. Shoot Willis. Manages to block the Disruptor shot, but that's not going to do you much good. The fight's already over. Maybe. Backline trying their best, but Cookie is still alive and in there. The DPS for one dip are able to kill the Sojourn, but that doesn't really matter. FDGod ahead on Rally. A little ahead of Natsuki there. That's good. That's very good. Gonna use it to try and bash away, get the second bash to escape the Terror Surge. I think it's decent against the Terror Surge. At least that's how I assume you'd want to use it here. Because Willis has this ahead of Tread. FDGod popping a little early. Terror Surge used. Did FDGod waste bash? Okay, no, FDGod's good. Bash is away. It's good. And Team Pep stabilized. Nice. Okay. I guess the early usage of that rally isn't too bad. Okay, Orbital Ray, both teams inside of this little space. We got a bit of tiny Overwatch going on. Rally from Natsuki. The Blade from Ken, bashing through, trying to kill Natsuki. I think Natsuki's bash initially hit Ken, but did not allow for a kill or anything like that. He's inside the Orbital Ray around there. Peps, their ult usage has been impeccable. They're just winning every ult fight. It's like, it's pretty much perfect. Other than the FDGod feed at the start, everything's been fine. Dip tries to Blade. Under a lot of pressure from the Orisa. Trying to swing on a fortified Orisa is not fun. Zydra did get Zarian with Deadeye, but finishing kills here is tough because, you know, Willis is on Doomfist now. Yeah, I think Peps did it. Yeah, the Doom for the contest. Just a faster way to get it to spawn. That's really all it's for. That is a full cap for Peps with plenty of time. 249. Yeah, 249. Pet creature? We'll give creature a pet. There you go, creature. Because they had to pick Escort, why couldn't they choose Havana, Shimbali, etc.? Because there is something called a map pool. When you're scrimming, you can only, you know, practice. So a scrim is a practice match when you know, hit up another team and you're like, can we practice against each other? It isn't an actual match. And you play around 5 or 6 maps that last around 2 hours. You just play the maps. And you can only practice so many different maps, which is why we have map pools in tournaments. That is why there's only a limited amount of control maps, escort maps, so on, available. You can see the map pool here. These are the maps that are in the map pool. The reason why we have a limited amount is because, you know, imagine trying to prepare for every map in the game at once. You wouldn't have a chance to scrim all of them. Especially scrim like some of them twice or 3 times, right? And a lot of these maps, you want to practice them several times to be able to get good at them. And having map pools is actually, I think, very good for their competition as well, because it really allows for teams to get good at maps and for the level of play to increase, because you play differently depending on the map you're on, right? So there's a big difference there, But yeah, map pools, very important. Okay. Team Peps trying to hold at the first corner. This is a risky hold to take. They're going to back off now, though. FD got stuck. Oh, he's going to die. He's so dead. Oh, the spin. Good from Tread, saving FDGod's life. Yeah, Dip going Sim. This is something we saw on New Junk City. It worked temporarily. Strategy that Alcacia like to pull out with Checkmate on Symmetra, so it has really been proven. I think it's quite good. It's just, it takes a lot of coordination from not only the Symmetra, but the entire team kind of utilizing the Sim. You can see that's a fake TP. That's a TP you throw down to distract the other team, and it forces them to look at it and break it, even if you don't take it. Does that make sense, chat? So, a lot of the time with TPs, you have two options. You can throw down a TP specifically for someone to take. Actually, you have three, okay? You can use TP as a tool that only the Symmetra uses, and the Symmetra will go in and out of it. You can use the TP to take, like, the whole team and do a full rotation, or you can use it as a fake TP to distract the enemy team. You don't ever want to not use TP, though. You always want to try and use it. Is Freya no longer completely meta? No, Freya's banned. You would see Freya here otherwise. Is Freya hard meta? No. Freya is not, like, hard meta the only playable thing. I think she was also a bit overrated, even without the nerfs. But yeah, nowadays we've seen a bit more Cass, a bit more Soj, but yeah, this is Freya ban here. Zerion, Orbital Ray, ready to go. Team Peps can swing this corner. Retake some space. Cookie kills Dep. Actually, the Symmetra's dead. You don't need Orbital anymore. You can win without it. Why isn't Doom used more in pro play? Inconsistent, punishable, counterable, all those combined. He's kind of bad at attacking a backline on his own because he's very easy to CC and kill. He's inconsistent at dealing damage to a front line compared to like a D.Va or a Winston. He's just not good at much. His best thing is kind of like, he's situationally been this displacement tank, kind of like Ball, but Ball just does what Doomfist does, but more consistent, right? So that's why like Doomfist really hasn't been good, and really Doom was only good against these like Ram, Bap, Lucio comps back in the day. Sometimes you'd run it as like a counter comp, but then the enemy team would counter you and you'd just swap off Doom. So yeah, Doom isn't that good. Very exploitable. Is Simult good? It is very good. Very good. Okay. Peps have managed to stabilize. They have no ultimates, though. Actually, they're going to have Terra Surge. They're going to have Terra Surge. That's not bad. Cookie, headshot, onto Dip. Oh, the Symmetra's dead, chat. The fight's over. The fight's over. I think this goes to show just how hard the Symmetra is to play. Like, Alcacia and Twisted Minds, they make Symmetra look easy. It is not easy. It just isn't. It really isn't. It takes, like, an understanding of how to play around Symmetra from the whole team. And that can take some time. It can take a lot of coaching to do that. A lot of work from the team. Okay, Orbital Ray into a Terra Surge. Tries able to kill Natsuki. Team Peps going after the Cassidy now. Yep, no more Symmetra. No more Symmetra for one Dip. Why are teams playing Orisa instead of Ram? Because Ram started losing to Orisa in scrims, probably. I wouldn't, like, overcomplicate it. I don't think there's, like, a massive reason for it. I just think that the Ram started losing a bit more, but also it is dependent on the team. It is dependent on the team. Some teams are still playing Ram. Like, I think Twisted still like Ram. Here and there. Okay. Orbital Ray from Team Peps. Terra Surge from Willis to counter. But this rally from FDGod is good. It's going to allow the backline to stabilize. Team Peps are going to be all good here. Very comfortable. Yeah, Orisa did get buffed too. That is true. But I don't think that's the sole reason. Also, I think both are alright right now. But Orisa is quite strong. I tend to find that Ram is played more on Circuit Royale, actually, than Orisa. I think he is maybe even a bit better than Orisa here. So it's kind of a team-specific thing in this match. How standard is the forward hold has become a lot more popular recently. I think it's quite good on second points. You just need a good setup for it. Okay, Tread, Terra Surge, Blade from Dip. Try and counter, try and get a kill. Okay, both Blades get a kill, but I think the Willis kill from Ken is more valuable. Yeah, Dip cornered there. Fight win after fight win for Team Peps. They might have it. I mean, one Dip. They're down to 30 seconds. Tread's had a good match. I think If Team Peps close this out, we have to give Tread MVP here. The Aura MVP is definitely FDGod. I don't think anybody in this match had more Aura. Okay. Overclock from Cookie. And an overclock from Zydra. This orbital ray needs to be kited now. Team Peps, look at them run away. Get out of there. Oh, Zerion was caught. Oh, no, Tread is going back in. What? Okay, Tread was like, I can't get away. I'm going to die. You saw the split-second decision there. Oh, Team Peps are staggering. They're staggering big time. They did not do that reset. They did not pull off that reset very well. Willis has charge too, and again, Zarya needs charge to really function here, so. The weakness of Zarya is that she can get run over, which is why I think this orbital ray is the win condition for Team Peps. They get good orbital ray, you rally, you just run over the Zarya, kill the Zarya. If Team Peps can run over Willis before he's able to get enough charge and build this grab, I think it's over. Rally, run into the Zarya, shoot the Zarya. Here's the rally, the Zarya is dead, that's it. Bam! Fight win. If Zarya isn't allowed to press the S key, since it's overtime, she just loses. Team Peps, they survive yet another stage. They survive and they do not get relegated. And of course, one dip versus 100 gorillas, they go from, you know, map 5s with some of the better teams in Europe to getting relegated. They're now going to promotion relegation matches. They also got bought out by a Saudi football club, which is pretty funny. And then they got relegated. They are good players, though, and I think they had a good performance this stage. They definitely exceeded expectations, no matter what you say about them, right? Like, they did okay, they did well, they need to work on consistency. I think we've had cases before where relegation teams, they kind of have one meta where they're really good, and once the meta changes, they struggle. This is one of those cases. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers how Sakura was super good at Hazard meta last stage in EMEA, and then they just, like, after Hazard got nerfed, they were lost, completely lost. So similar deal here with the Freya and those kind of compositions that were used at the start. I think since then it's just been a struggle for one dip to get back into it now that the meta's been shifting.